Hello, today is a Thursday, the 30th of January, and I'm going to encourage you with John 21 from verse 1 to verse 14. Yeah, basically at the beginning of the first verse saying Jesus appeared again to the disciples. So this is the third time Jesus appeared in this way, which he says in this way. I would like to focus on three characters in the story. First of all is Jesus, and then John, and after Peter. Well, Peter said that evening, I would like to go and do some fishing. And the disciples said to him, can we come with you? And there were 7 of them. And this is the third time Jesus appeared to the disciple. So we know in a Bible, 7 and 3 is quite significant numbers, but we're not going to talk about that today. As they went over the night, went to do fishing, and they didn't catch anything. In the early morning, said Jesus was on shore and asked them whether they have any fish, and they say no. So Jesus asked them to throw the net to the right side of the boat. And then they caught a lot of fish. Basically, when they came to the shore, he was already there. He was already had the breakfast. He's already fish on. A charcoal was going on. He's already got bread. I'm sure he had the salt. He could have a knife and fork if he wanted to. He's God. So he doesn't need them really. He's got everything ready. But then he said, did you catch anything? And in that point, John recognized Jesus. He recognized that's Jesus. And he says to Peter, this is Jesus. And interesting, in that point, none of the disciples recognized Jesus, only John. And then when he said that, Peter, he realized that he didn't have a clothes on him or naked. Well, that's what he says. And so he covered himself and went to see Jesus. I don't know. Maybe he was ashamed of what happened earlier before what he done. When he denied Jesus and stuff. Or I don't know what was going on in his head. But then Jesus said to them, just to one of them. He said to all of them, "Bring me some fish, and I put it on a charcoal." So my point is. Encouragement for you is, I think in this passage Jesus saying, do you recognize me? Do you recognize me? I think the only one is recognizing him is John. So in order to, first of all, we needed to recognize Jesus. And the second thing, he's asked us to point people to him. That's what John did to Peter. He says, this is a Christ. This is the Lord. So we needed to direct people to Jesus. And the third thing is when he said, I want you to bring me some fish and I put it in my charcoal. Jesus has already said that fish you caught is mine as well. And I don't need your fish. I've already got fish. But I want you, the fish I ask you to catch it, bring it to my charcoal. So this is encouraging really because first of all, we need to recognize Jesus. Secondly, we needed to point people to Jesus. And the third one, when he teaches how to catch the fish, or what later he said to Peter, look after my sheep, that we needed to bring it to Jesus to put on a charcoal. That is, to me, is amazing. He probably... he meant to bring him to his Holy Spirit on my charcoal. So whatever catch we do, we bring him to his Holy Spirit, his charcoal, to be cooked and to be flavored and to be shaped. Because without flavoring, without cooking it properly, it will be just a raw fish and it will be the raw lamb, So that is just a kind of illustration of when there's raw people, they need to go to Jesus to refine them and to shape them and to make a use of it. I hope you'll be encouraged today. Thank you.